The one thing that we really do know about employees is that they're all very different, right? They have different personalities, different styles about them, right? And so the same thing is true here at our rescue, right? So I'm hanging out with the mini donkeys, right? And you can see how small they are and how cute they are. Can you say hi, Cookies? Oh, Cookies, and say hi. And there's Cream. Cream wants to say hi. Hi, Cream. And so a lot of companies do assessments and to determine the different types of personalities, right? And so, or social styles. Some use Myers-Briggs, some use DISC to see what the drivers they have. Strength finders. There's a lot of really good programs out there that you can do that assessment. And a lot of companies are getting smart and doing those as a part of their recruiting process and their hiring process, because they've realized some people are mini donkeys, okay? Some people are big horses. We got our big horses over there, you can see them. Some people are standard donkeys. I mean, it's amazing how different the personalities are between these mini donkeys and the standard donkeys. And so between the mini horses and the standard horses. And so each one has a different personality almost by breed, but also once we're inside the breed, they all have different personalities, just how they react and respond to each other. And so I get to know that. I had a great conversation with the CEO the other day that told me that, they use these assessments and they talk about these profiles before they get them in, and that a couple of times he has had these interviews with people and their profiles told him, I don't know if they're the best fit of what we're looking for here, but he was like, I don't know, there's something about them. I really enjoyed them. I like them. It was a great interview. We really connected. And so he kind of ignored what he normally does, right? And kind of said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and hire this person, right? I know the profile says they may not be the best fit, but I'm gonna go ahead and hire them. And he said it's cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars in mistakes over the time and over the years by not paying attention and doing the right thing. And so if you're using those assessments, okay, let's use them right. Now, what's the great thing about the assessments is because the biggest hiring mistake that we make is we hire people like ourselves, because that's what we're comfortable with, what we know. We are good at doing our job, so we're looking for other people like us to do the job. That's a problem, right? Because if everybody's like me and everybody thinks like me, I don't need everybody all the time. I need different ideas, different thoughts, different innovation, different ways they're going to challenge the business each and every day. And so that's what's really I need to focus on in that process. And so that being the case, then I need to use those profiles to tell me this is a good cultural fit, yes, but also it is a good mix on my team. I don't want everybody to have the same personality, the same drivers, the same, scores that they have, because if I have a mix of everybody being the same personality, I don't get what I need in my team as far as their performance and doing really well. So if you're using personality assessments, that's awesome, and I would encourage it, and I want you to do it. And take the advice from the CEO who told me that never go against what those things say, because they're very accurate, right, in order to do it. But keep in mind, everybody is different. Everybody has a little bit different personality, and that's a good thing, and that's an important thing. And so that's how you're going to build your team, is focusing on those different personalities, bringing them together, okay? But always trust those instruments, right? Don't go against them when you're making those decisions.